folks, it's me, Brian, and this is what I'm drinking this afternoon. I'm having DC Brau's Oktoberfest beer, coming from the DC Brau Brewing Company right here in Washington, D.C. I've had other beers from their lineup, and since it's October, I'm deciding to have this Oktoberfest beer. Now, it doesn't say on the label or on the website whether this is a Marzen or a fest beer. I'm presuming it's a fest beer. They need to do a better job with that. Need to do a better job with labeling. Nonetheless, it's October, and I'm drinking Marzens and fest beers, amongst other stuff. It has a boot glass. I don't have a boot glass. I just have a regular glass, and I'm gonna crack it open and pour it into that glass. This is 5.5% alcohol by volume, and look here, folks. It says Prost. You know anyone that uses that terminology? Okay, by the looks of this, it looks like a Marzen. It's darker than the fest beers that I've had in the past month. It's more copper colored, darker colored, like a penny, than it is lighter colored. Look at that, folks. Lovely color. Pretty good amount of head too. It's foamy and white, the head, with a modicum of bubbles. Now, there's not a lot of carbonation in it, but it looks really good. Let's smell it. Interesting smell. Now, it has an ordinary lager smell, like lager aroma, kind of like a flat lager aroma. A lager that probably won't have a lot of flavor. That's what I'm getting here. It also has like this kind of a skunky smell. I was not anticipating that. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of DC Brau's beers, but I figure it's Oktoberfest. Maybe they can do Oktoberfest right. But it's not starting off well, because I'm getting a kind of, like, lack of better word, skunk smell. Maybe it won't taste that way. So let's try it out, folks. Prost, my friends. Ooh, bug. All right, so let's describe it. The mouthfeel is light, in between light and medium. It's not watery as like I had a fest beer a couple nights ago. It's not medium either. It's kind of in between, kind of shading over to the more watery side. Now, taste. It tastes like an American lager with a little bit more flavor than you would have in an American lager. It's not completely bland. It does have this bittering taste on the back end that gives it some flavor. Not malt forward though. Kind of bland on the malt front, and a little bit of taste on the back end with the bitter hop flavor. But it's not one of the better Oktoberfest Marzens / fest beers that I've had this season. I give this like a C, a 75. It does have, I give it the thumbs up for drinkability, because it's not awful. It's not awful, but it's not good either. It's just okay. It's probably a Marzen. They're not saying so, but it's probably one based upon the ABV and the appearance and its taste, because it's not as bitter as some of the fest beers that I've had, but it's not as malt forward as I would like in a Marzen. So there's the verdict, folks. It's about an average. It's a C. It's like a C student. This is a C student here, and it's okay. So if someone said hey Brian, I have a lager. And they gave me this and I drink it and I say, hey, this is a good lager. You know, it has some flavor to it. It's not like your ordinary lager. But when you put the name Oktoberfest on it, you know you're gonna have to bring it. And this doesn't necessarily bring it for Oktoberfest, for it being a malt. It's simply okay, but nothing to write home about. So there you go, folks. Another review in the books. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're here for the first time, welcome. Hit the like button, subscribe. Give me your comments on what types of Marzens / fest beers you've had. If you've ever had DC Brau. If you ever had DC Brau's Oktoberfest, let me know. If you are returning, welcome back. Glad to have you. Thanks for your support. Stay safe, stay sane, and I will see you next time, folks.